Commanders, the time has come. The time to deal with the situation in Mirny-13 once and for all. Very soon, you'll be solving the mysteries of Mirium, defeating new bosses, and earning new rewards, including a Tier 8 premium tank straight out of this strange world. Remember that Mirny is changing. The environment has become even more aggressive as the anomaly breaks out of the town. But it's in your power to stop it once and for all, especially in a platoon with your fellow tankers. Your tanks have been improved to match the growing threat while retaining all their features. The agile raider Hornet with 5 shells in its drum can cause a lot of damage in a short time. The Malachite is versatile and unstoppable thanks to its invulnerable tracks. The quick-firing Cerberus causes increased damage to modules. It can easily keep the enemy immobile or tear off their turrets. The Heavy Double and Legio Ferrata have had their guns improved and still combine armor, mobility, and firepower. Finally, the Grenadier, with its powerful HE shells and auto-reloading mechanisms, remains a tank suited to risky gameplay. Half of these vehicles are available right away, and you'll be able to get the others later. After you select a tank, mount combat abilities. They'll come in handy in battle. For example, Emergency Repairs puts out fires, repairs modules, and heals the crew all at the same time. Energy Shield provides invulnerability for a short time. Magazine loading instantly loads a new clip. While Group Repairs will help you and all allies around you. There are also new abilities such as accelerated loading for cyclic guns. And Real Invisibility. It'll help you sneak behind the enemy or escape from them when things get dangerous. You'll also get random anomalies in battle. They'll give you situational advantages and will add up when phases change. You'll be fighting alongside 4 other tankers. It's best to invite your friends to join a platoon, but you can also join the fray solo and play with random teammates. In any case, stick together and help each other. Lone wolves don't last long in Mirny-13. Together, you need to roll from one enemy camp to another, destroying everything in your path and collecting Mirium from your fallen opponents. When you've collected enough Mirium, bring it to Magnus. It'll transport you to the next phase, farther and farther from your home world. The time you have to gather and deliver Mirium is limited, so think through your optimal route. Those who don't make it to Magnus in time will be destroyed and lose all their collected Mirium and shells. Destroyed players will respawn in the next phase without losing their anomalies, but with half their hit points. Don't waste time, but don't go rushing in alone either. There are many dangers lurking behind every corner in Mirny. The most common of them are guards. They're only dangerous in groups, or when they serve as a live shield for more threatening opponents. For example, the Alpha. Its gun can be very dangerous. Hedgehogs are kamikaze enemies that you shouldn't let come close to you. They're destroyed with a single hit, so fire at them first of all. The Alpha Hedgehog releases a swarm of smaller hedgehogs when destroyed. Rabbits contain a lot of Mirium and will try to run away as soon as they spot you. Try to catch them, but be careful. Who knows where the chase might lead you? And finally, hunters. They always know where you are. They'll chase you for as long as you or they are alive. Trappers are fast recon vehicles that will direct energy strikes at you. Destroy them as soon as you can. The lost are those who didn't make it back from their missions and are doomed to wander in other dimensions. They're very vulnerable, but their firepower may surprise you. The corrupted are whole teams just like yours that didn't make it out. Mirium changed them, and they're hostile. The corrupted are very dangerous, as they're boosted by Mirny's anomalies. Try not to join their ranks. All these opponents are just a warm-up. The Immortal will chase you on normal difficulty during the second and third phases of battle. It hits very hard, and its aura literally incinerates its enemies. You can't cause damage to it. You can only run away. But at the end, once you've delivered enough Mirium to Magnus, a boss fight awaits you, and now the boss is not alone. The familiar Immortal is a vehicle brought to life by Mirium. It has devastating firepower, but isn't capable of using complex tactics. It doesn't fire too accurately and rarely focuses on one target. However, it can summon helpers and scatter deadly zones to smoke you out of cover. Its aura won't let you get close to it. Keep your distance and fire at its vulnerable spots. After you've beaten the first difficulty, try the hard one. Here, well-organized team play is required. The Immortal will be on your tail in all phases and will use its abilities from time to time. What awaits you are stronger opponents, much more impressive rewards for victory, and a new boss. It's a changed M103 whose commander lost their mind under the influence of Mirium. It can combine its abilities in deadly combos. Its twin guns fire quickly and accurately with AP shells that tear heavy tanks apart like paper. Usually, the M103 keeps its distance, but it can accelerate when chasing one enemy. If you're its target, run. If you manage to beat the boss on the second difficulty, test yourself in a real nightmare. This is a challenge for a team that acts as one. The rewards are big, but the danger is high. At this level, even regular opponents are very strong, and the Immortal uses its abilities more often. And the boss, we don't know who or what it is. A human with a lot of experience, or a perfectly tuned vehicle? No one knows yet. The boss is aggressive and fast. You can't run away from it. It hunts down the most dangerous players and deals devastating damage upon ramming. And if that's not enough, the corrupted will come to its aid. But even so, you have a chance of defeating it. Defeat 3 bosses, uncover the secrets of Mirium, and close the rift between the two worlds for good. The rewards won't keep you waiting. You'll receive 2 rare badges for completing the second and third difficulties. Everyone will recognize your achievements. Defeating bosses, completing phases, and destroying enemies will bring you encrypted reels. Decrypting them can bring you useful resources, battle pass points, lots of customization elements, and a new Tier 8 premium tank, the Obsidian. It's a Tit Rozanov modified to deal with the incident in Mirny-13. This unusual vehicle has high damage per minute, decent armor, and combat wheels that are meant to protect its suspension from mines and shells. A tank like this will pave its own way in any dimension. You'll need keys to decrypt reels. You can earn them in your raids to Mirny or receive them for completing missions in event vehicles. and as a gift when purchasing bundles with useful in-game items in the Premium shop, both in the game client and on the website. There you can also unlock special event vehicles and purchase new Mirny-themed 3D styles. In addition to the familiar, much-loved styles, 3 new ones have appeared. For the Tornbahn, the Lynx 6x6, and the Centurion Action X. Will the Mirny-13 story finish here? That depends on you. Put an end to it.